Hi, it's Roz again, and I am here with your 2020 Chicago Real Estate Market Outlook. Happy New Year. So, one of the questions that I get most frequently at the beginning of the year is what's going to happen with the market this year? And while I don't have a crystal ball, I do have some trends and some good guesses for you about some of the things that lie in store this year based on some of the things that are going on right now. So one of the questions that I get most often is, hey Ross, are we in a buyer's market or a seller's market? And the answer here is it depends. So if you want to look at citywide averages, that gives us some easy answers and some quick trends to kind of at least know a little bit about what's going on. Here in the city, we are still in a seller's market. If you're looking at a citywide average, we are in a seller's market. During 2019, the market did slow a bit in terms of price growth and the pace of sales, the number of sales that were completed in 2019. So while it has been a slower pace than what we had seen in prior years, we are still in a seller's market. Now, that doesn't mean we're in a seller's market in every neighborhood and for every home type. If you really want to know the answers, you have to look at things on a neighborhood level and a type of housing level. For example, one very different market is the market for large condos in the downtown neighborhoods. Large condos in the downtown neighborhoods, and this is distinct from townhomes, are very much in a buyer's market. And in some cases, there really is about 10 months worth of inventory on the market right about now. And that's before we get into the new year selling season. And so what's happened is that market has been really impacted by demographic trends. And this is something that you really have to be aware of, regardless of the type of home that you have to sell or that you're looking to buy. That market has been impacted by the fact that people that are living in 1 and 2 bedroom condos downtown, when they go to upgrade or sell and move up to a larger home, they're not moving up to large condos as much as they are moving into large homes or in the city or in the suburbs. And so the pool of those buyers for those, larger condos is actually a little bit smaller than many people think. And that's impacting their ability to get homes sold and to get the pricing that they would like to have. Just something to keep in mind. Another question that I get often is about inventory levels. And that's what we talk about in the business when we talk about the number of homes on the market or the supply side of the market. And in 2019, we did see an uptick in homes for sale. And at the same time, we saw a decline in the number of sales. So if you think about supply and demand, more supply, less demand means the market's going to be slower in general. But again, this is very different depending on where you are in the city as well. Again, that's a citywide kind of set of trends that I just talked about. But if you are, for example, in some areas of the South Side that are more affordable and you have a move-in ready home, there can still be multiple offers and sold in days. And that is happening in this market currently. So, or affordability is a factor for this market, but in general, the market has slowed. But it's not so bloated that we think we're going to be in a complete, shutdown. So what does all of this mean for your 2020? First thing I want to say here is keep in mind that we are still experiencing historic lows in terms of mortgage interest rates. And this has a big impact on the market in terms of attracting buyers into the market and keeping buyers interested in buying. So you sellers out there, if you are thinking about a sale this year and wondering, whether or not now is a good time or not, I would say in general, if you're talking about your home, your life choices and decisions will probably guide that decision to sell. But it's a great time to sell because you still have lots of buyers in the market and they have low interest rates, which helps your ability to get a good price for your home. Buyers. The smart buyers are either in this market or looking to get into this market in 2020 because There has been some pullback in prices in certain areas, or at least some slowdown in the growth in prices. And so people are really looking forward to taking advantage of maybe getting a little bit better deal than they would have gotten in the past couple of years at not higher interest rates. So it's a really great time to be a buyer in this market. If you are thinking about buying or selling this year, please reach out. I'm happy to answer questions before you've made a final decision, or if you need some guidance understanding how the market trends really apply to you. Give me a call at 312-313-1628 or shoot me an email at the email address on your screen. Again, this is Roz Dupiton with At Home Chicago at Keller Williams, and I look forward to speaking with you again this year about real estate. Happy New Year. Happy 2020. Talk to you soon.